Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be the last of me doing like 5 or 6 comics or something like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a leaf out of Mike the Spider Slayer, and I'm just going to do a single review of whatever comics that I purchase. So sayonara to multiple videos. So yeah, so I've got this little pile left, and yeah. So before I begin, I want to say that I saw this article about several months back. This is before I got back into collecting comics. It was talking about how Spawn was going to become this character that was for social justice and all this stuff. And I was like, you know, it's Todd McFarlane's baby. He can do whatever he wants with it. I'm cool with it. Well, yeah, that particular thing came out. So, the first one I'm doing a review, of course, is Spawn Unwanted Violence issue number 1. And this is a $5 comic. So, first of all, what I don't like about it is the price. I'm used to Spawn being like, I think $1.99 or $2.99 or something like that. It being a $5 comic, I'm really not a fan of. Also, he doesn't feel like Spawn. So here's some interior art. So yeah. I really could not get into this comic at all. Like I said, I just could not get into this comic at all. It has nothing to do with the social justice themes, and it has absolutely nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with, I would say, the lack of your typical, like, bad guys that we're used to seeing in Spawn. Yeah, I just do not like. I just can't get into it. I mean, I agree with Mike that we are basically being saturated with Spawn, and I love Spawn. Don't get me wrong, but I can only take so much of a character. Just like I've stopped buying the Spider-Man comic that's connected to the Edge of the Spider-Verse event, because we're being inundated with so many Spider-Man. So that is one of the huge reasons that I really don't like this book. And I mean, Spawn kills demons and stuff like that. But like I said, I didn't like it. I really did not like it. So, I will say that the illustrations and the drawing style is really good, and I do like that, but I just do not like the comic book as a whole, minus the wonderful artwork. So, I'm going to give this issue 2 stars. Just not my cup of tea. Alright. Then we got Murder World Spider-Man issue number 1. This is a variant issue. I am going to say that the one with the Avengers was like, what the heck? Now you have contestants up against spider people, and these are not actual spider people. They're robots. Because Peter Parker would never. Peter Parker, Spider-Man doesn't kill people. You got Black Widow, of course, who's watching the whole thing. I did enjoy the Avengers one, and I really did enjoy this one because it's like it's just so different, and I love it. I love it being different. And oh man, it was like I said, it was a good one, and yeah, I mean all these different spider people like Miles Morales and all that. I mean, yeah, it's just it is so freaking. Oh yeah, I like I said, it was a good issue, and I highly enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Murder World is not disappointing me at all in how good it has been written. So definitely better than the Spawn comic. Then we have the Book of Slaughter. This is apparently issue number 1. I don't really know. So here's some interior art. So basically, the issue is all about explaining the house and initiation and all this type of stuff. I am going to say that this comic was really confusing. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad issue. I really did enjoy it. I really did. I really did like seeing the inner workings and how things are in these different houses, but it was just so confusing. I mean, that all this information, and I've just started reading Something is Killing the Children, so I was really confused by all the stuff that I was seeing. Now, is it going to turn me off from buying the second issue? Probably not. I probably will go ahead and buy the second issue this month, but I just really hope that the second issue is less confusing than the first. But yeah, overall, really not a really not a super bad issue, just a really confusing one. So I'm gonna give it like 4 stars, cause just for the confusion alone. Then we got Vampirella Mind Warp issue number 5. Very, very vampirellic type of cover. And you just have more of like Vampirella fighting these monsters and a little steamy scene. um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I enjoyed it. I've never gotten a bad issue of um, Vampirella. So yeah, I mean, so yeah. So, yeah. That, yeah. So, Vampirilla Mind Warp, a conclusion to, I believe, the first story arc. I'm not exactly sure. A lot of advertisements. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, so I have like Vampirilla Year 1. Yeah, so yeah, this is the end of Vampirilla Mind Warp. So, yeah, I was just looking at the photo. It looks like it's Vampirilla Year 1, issue number 6. So definitely, um, yeah, it's Vampirilla Year 1, and issue number 6. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's all right. So, I give it 5 stars. Great issue. I'm looking forward to Year 1, issue number 6, because apparently Vampirilla's baby's finally born, so that's interesting. Alright, so I remember I told you guys that there was like the water damage and stuff. So one of the issues I did not get on time was Moon Knight issue number 18, which I was very disappointed about. But things happen. It's life. So we have Moon Knight issue number 18, and so they go to the place where the vampires are at. And yeah. And literally what he does is basically is Moon Knight blesses the water in Khonsu's name, and it works the same way as Christian holy water, and it just burns these vampires up. Yeah, Hunter Moon is back, which is really awesome. I am going to say I have never gotten a single bad issue of Moon Knight. It is such an amazing character, and they do so well with it. So we are getting plenty of story progression in this series, and yeah, so Moon Knight issue number 18, I give 5 stars. I always give 5 stars. It's just an awesome character. And then we have the demonized variant. This is Moon Knight issue number 19. And it just continues on with, they go this underground and they encounter these slaves, and they help the slaves kick ass, and it's an awesome issue. You have all these little sailor people, which is really weird. Like, what the heck are the sailors? Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it is so good. I just love Moon Knight. And I'll tell you something, if I could only pick up one Marvel comic, that would definitely be Moon Knight. It's an awesome issue, and just amazing. Love it. So yeah. So Moon Knight issue number 19, I give 5 stars. It's just an awesome run, and I can't believe it has lasted this long. So anyways, so that is it for my last of my multiple comic reviews. The next video that I will be uploading is going to be the best comic book of the week. I believe it's going to be week 3. And, you know, basically I just look at these different covers, and the one that I like the best out of all of them, I make the comic book cover of the week. And as I said, at the end of the week, end of the year, I will pick out the best one that that I believe is one of the best comic book covers for 2023. So yeah, so I have I got all these comic books to read next. So yeah. So I will see you guys around. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Until next time, keep reading. Bye.